Hello, welcome back. This is chapter second, a gift of chapels, and today I'm going to explain passage number 9 to you. So here we go. Excuse me. He has been coming here every day for the past week, and it's time he found another house to beg from. Patti explained to Tapi. So, mother, that is Tapi was talking to her daughter. Both of them, or say Tapi was talking to Rabi's mother, who is her daughter only, and both of them having a chat. And there she explained it to her. That is, Ravi's mother explained it to Tapi that the beggar had been coming to their house every day for the last 1 week, say last 7 days. And what she says, she further said that it's time he found another house to beg from, and it's time. We cannot give him alms every day. Alms here means the food items, then rice, wheat, or whatever item you provide, or the money that you give to beggars is called alms. So, also said it's time. We cannot give him beggings. We can give him alms every day. So, it's time. We fed him for a week, so it's sufficient, it's enough from our house. Now he should find some other door or some other house, and he should beg from there. So in this way, Patti explained to Tapi, that is Ravi's mother, explained it to Tapi, grandmother. Mridu and Meena followed Ravi out. As mother asked Ravi to turn the beggar out of the gate, so Ravi moved. He moved to the gate, and he was followed by both Mridu and Meena. They too followed Ravi to the gate. The beggar was already in the garden, making himself quite at home. Now the beggar had already entered the gate, entered the compound, and then he went to the garden, and there he made himself comfortable. That is, he sat there and he was relaxing. He had spread his upper cloth under the neem tree and was leaning against its trunk, apparently prepared to take a little snooze while he waited for the arms to appear. Okay, so as he came inside, since he had been coming there every day for the last 1 week, so he had become quite familiar with everything, and even the people at home were friendly towards him. So he knew that he could come inside, he could sit, he could relax in the garden under the tree, and then some elder member of the family would come and give him alms. So today also he had come inside, spread the upper cloth. That is, maybe he was having a towel, some kind of towel that is called gamcha. So he spread that, under the neem tree, and then sat there, taking the support of the trunk of the neem tree. That is, he relaxed, getting the support of the neem tree there, and was ready to take a little nap, a little snooze, that is, a short sleep, until someone from inside came and gave him alms. "Go away," said Rabi sternly. "My Patti says it's time you found another house to beg from." So he had been very hard, very, say, stern, very strong in his approach, and very harshly he said, "Go away." Ravi said very harshly, very strongly he said, "Go away." My Patty says, "It's time you found another house to beg from." My mother says that it's time for you. Now you'll not get any kind of alms from this house, so you should better find some other door, some other house to beg from. You'll not get anything here from this day. The beggar opened his eyes very wide and gazed at each of the children one by one. Oh, the beggar was relaxing there, had closed his eyes, so upon hearing that sound, upon hearing someone say so harshly, he opened his eyes and made it large so that he could see properly as who had come and spoke in that rude manner. He opened his eyes and stared and gazed at each of the children. He looked closely, he looked very intently at each of the children there, one by one. "The ladies of this house," he said at last, in a voice choked with feelings, "are very kind souls." At last he said, "The ladies of this house are very kind souls. They are very kind. They are very generous. They are having soft heart for others. They are very tender, very soft at their heart, and they have a good feeling, pity feeling for others." While he was saying this, his voice choked with feeling. That is, he said something like, say, tears coming into his eyes and saying very pitifully something like weeping. "I have kept my body and soul together on their generosity for a whole week," and said, "for the whole week I had been getting food here, and this food only helped me live, survive for this whole week, for this one week. That is, I lived on the food that I received from this family, from this house only, because I didn't receive, because people are not so kind and they don't throw any kind of food to me. So the people here, the ladies here, are very kind." "I cannot believe that they would turn me away," and he said again with choked voice only, with pity, with tear in his eyes, say, you can say in that way, that they would not give me anything. I can't believe this, that they would turn me away. I cannot believe this. He raised his voice, "Amma, Amma, oh," sad his wail might be, but it certainly wasn't feeble. It began in a deep, strong rumble somewhere in his withered belly and came booming out of his mouth with its few remaining teeth stained brown with beetle chewing. Okay, so again he wailed. He shouted again, though his voice was filled with sorrow. So he shouted, but his voice was not feeble. Though he might be hungry, still his voice was not feeble, means his voice was not weak, it was very strong, and he spoke though he might be hungry. But the voice was coming out so clear and so strong, his teeth, or they could see his teeth, and they were tainted, they were stained brown, they looked brown with beetle chewing, with chewing pan and all. So this is all for now. Thank you.